So, I have been called. I assume my battle prowess is feared here as it is elsewhere. My name should be familiar to you. By summoning me, you have already proven your worth as the greatest class of witch. Since my emergence is a task only the most skilled in their craft can fulfill, from now on, I of the 109 stars of destiny shall be of aid and my... It seems you are not listening to me. I do not wish to doubt the importance of what you are doing, but it seems odd to me that you would cover yourself with a garb in the corner of this tiny room. I find it even more odd that you seem to be cowering away in fear. Now that I look around this chamber, you seem to have an obsession with peasant clothes and strange devices. This summon setup lacks all types of profession as well. Forgive me, master. I did not mean to question your efforts or methods. All of this must have, of course, its meaning. Simply asking for forgiveness, however, wouldn't please you. When I took up the role as a summonable entity, the oath was taken upon me to never judge my masters by appearance or actions. I am deeply ashamed at my lack of proper tongue and casting doubt and confusion onto my master. For this I will stab myself 50 times, as is required. What? You are asking me to not correct my behavior? You don't want me to proceed with the stabbing then? I see. Your willingness to forgive knows no boundaries, master. I truly am grateful for this act of kindness. However, I must confess, and forgive my tone, but are you familiar with me as an apprentice? You seem to have calmed down for a bit, yet you refuse to look at me directly. There may be an ulterior motive, however, I have never seen a master cower away like this. Since this is our first contact, this moment may be something to look back upon fondly after this affair. So as a form of equal respect and trust, please conceal your presence no longer. I swore to not cast judgment over appearance, however. Your presence is simply astonishing. However, by showing your presence, I meant for everything to be put bare that is not hidden by clothing. So please, can you put those hands away from your eyes? They are required to be visible to complete the ritual. Yeah, that's it. Slowly take those away. Amazing. They sparkle like marbles. However, it is interesting. They lack summoning science. Master, you must partake in some form of hybrid witchcraft. Why are you so silent, master? I assume my appearance does please you, however you have not spoken to me over our objective. You can inform me on the details and reasoning of the summon whenever the time comes. You don't know? I must have misheard you, master, as it would be totally uncalled for if you did not know my summoning purposes. All who partake in witchcraft know that summons are painful experiences. It feels like your body melts, is kneaded, and then rearranged in a different position. Every experienced witch knows how utterly painful and emotionally damaging the experience is. So a summon is never a wasted effort in the hands of a competent master. But of course, the amount of skill required to summon me is extremely high, so I would not be quick to judge you. An accident? You refer to my summoning as an accident? No, I cannot go back. From the moment our eyes made contact, our pact had been sealed. The point of no return already reached, for at the very least the coming 3 months. Master, I wish to not doubt your situation, but you are making this ordeal very confusing. As a show of mutual cooperation and respect, I demand a proper explanation. I cannot act toward my full potential if I know nothing of my current situation, so proceed with an explanation. if it does not hold up. There will be consequences. So, this interactive space or video game, as you refer to, it is a simulation for the waging of war and summoning of demons. And via this I was accidentally summoned. And you currently do not require my services or assistance? Well, you see, Master, we cannot have that. As I explained earlier, a summon cannot be without a purpose. Furthermore, all my duties in my homeland have to be put on hold for this affair. Need I remind you that my status and purpose have high importance and priority? I will now be postponed from my duties as a ruler for an adequate amount of time. And you call my summoning an accident. Need I really tell you that I am not one of those filthy lower class peasants whose time is there to be wasted? If you were not blind and unknowing, you could easily distinguish me from that crowd. My summoning is not to be taken lightly. It is I who regularly alters the course of war and history with simply my presence and prestige. You should comprehend that my time is more valuable than that of anyone that hasn't taken up my duties. It is not something to be wasted. What was that, human? No, please repeat. I'm certain my ears have not deceived me just now. Be sure to speak more clearly. Spit it out. I see. You are telling me to not speak of myself this much. You absolute fool. The nerve to speak to me like this, putting me through vortex for no particular reason. There's very little stopping myself from killing you right now. You have no clue how weak you are to me. You're just an ant to me. With a simple pinch I could take apart your flesh as if it were butter. You pathetic little worm. That dares crawl away, now that I have seen you there is no escape. You are lucky with how patient I am towards you. I could rip your body into pieces, limb for limb, and devour your soul afterwards. How much I would enjoy seeing your adorable little body mangled and in pieces. You have lots of reasons to be afraid right now. You coward? At least face your final moments with a little dignity. Honestly, the only thing stopping me now is that I want. I would not make it back to my home country if something were to happen to you, Master. But no, please forgive me, but I can no longer refer to you as my master. What you have done to me on this day is simply too cruel. However, I can't bring myself to shed your blood over this. Please do not cower away any longer. What you just witnessed was my true form. It has never been revealed to human eyes before. You are the first to witness. I knew my suspicions were correct. You are no witch after all. It was wrong of me to lash out at you in that manner, so please accept my apology. Also, I must have startled you by yelling. Since you are no master, but just a simple human, what you just saw may have scared you. But do not worry. The summon chamber is the exact copy of the room you summoned me into. In other words, what happens here stays here, at least for the coming 24 hours. Why, you ask? The purpose of this room is to form an acquaintance between us that transcends superficial bonds. A way to efficiently explain both sides and experience each other firsthand. However, I doubt that will happen with us. Even though you have no experience and are just a normal human, you did not try and run away. If you tried to leave this room in the next 24 hours, your body would be sucked to the vortex never to return. So I am glad that has not happened with you. Well, since this world will be my place of resistance for the coming times, you will have not properly explained to me what this place is about. So tell me, human, about these drawer tables, decorative wall figures, and the strange device hooked up to that video game thing you told me about. The explanation will entertain me for at least a while, as I'm no advocate of the wastage of time. Even though we demons live many moons longer, time is always fleeting and seems to run out of our control. But before you proceed, a ruler should know their servant's name. Tell me yours, human. What a wonderful name. Even though my duties are postponed, I wish that our time together will not be wasted. Now proceed. Tell me about this world.